Okay, last night was weird. There are macro changes happening in theater and advertising right now. Happy to be here, ready to work.
The How to Dance in Ohio box office opens today.
One of my exes was there. It was a weird encounter. Good morning, friends. Hi, welcome to A Week in the Life. We are in week 1 of Broadway rehearsals for How to Dance in Ohio. Simultaneously, tonight is first preview of The Great Gatsby at Paper Mill Playhouse starring Jeremy Jordan and Eva Noblezada. Both projects I'm working on. Happy to be here, ready to work. Life, as one might imagine, is bananas. I'm also building a company right now, social media marketing for pre-Broadway shows that will hopefully partner with existing Broadway advertising agencies to deliver them an audience as soon as they start or in rehearsals. I am getting over a cold, so if you're like, wow, cute rasp, that's what's happening there. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Katharine. I'm a 30-something living in New York City, working in theater, trying to make it all work. All right, let's do Ohio rehearsal day. Hello from my dear friend Eric's apartment. Look at this natural light and plants. So grateful. He is out of town for a couple of weeks and he had already offered. He was like, you can come chill here or record voiceovers or, you know, whatever you need to do. And it just worked out that I texted him to be like, I want to take you up on that. And he was like, I'm leaving town for 2 weeks. I'm gonna give you a key. Water my plants. So this is my little oasis in Midtown. It takes like 15 minutes to get here from the studio, so I'm really only here for like 30 minutes maybe. But you know what? That's helpful. I'm kind of struggling with anxiety right now and struggling with like what feels like almost like a looming panic attack feeling, especially in the mornings. It's better in the afternoons, I think. Probably just because I get so tired. I'm gonna be really honest, but I'm just having a hard time balancing everything. I'm just doing a lot of new things, so I don't really have systems in place for everything just yet. And then I'm really struggling financially. It's just like a hard season for me. It's weird because I'm working so much and so hard, but I'm still like in a hole. And it's just hard like reconciling what feels like a lot of momentum and exciting stuff career-wise with like, oh my God, but like I'm really struggling. So I'm glad it's just me and my dog. I'm glad I'm not like supporting a family. I can't imagine. And it's good, like, you know, it's forcing me to really reevaluate my habits, which have been extravagant. I mean, for some people it's not extravagant, but compared to the way I used to live, it is. So yeah, learning. I don't know if y'all have any words of wisdom here, but I'm grateful for the nice weather. That's nice. Very grateful for the weather. Very grateful for Eric's beautiful apartment. Tonight is first preview for Great Gatsby. I don't know that I'm gonna go. I had thought I was going to. It's just tricky because I'm in Midtown right now. It's gonna take 45 minutes to get uptown. Then it would take probably at that time around an hour to get out to Paper Mill driving and then see the show for 2.5 hours and then drive back to the city. And I've just already been gone from Feeny since 9 this morning and I wouldn't be home until like 11:30 p.m. It's just a lot, you know? I want to see it though. I'm excited. I'm gonna take the rest of my 10 minutes and do some work here and then go back to rehearsal. Just went out to Paper Mill to see Gatsby. That is a show. Not everyone's gonna love it, but that is a fucking piece of theater. It is a complete thing. That was his 3rd performance ever, and given that information, it's good. It's gonna be interesting to see how critics feel about it. All right, let's go see all my babies. Tia and Tia's dog and my little bear. And then I have a day off. We're gonna take these extensions out. Welcome to Sunday Morning Salon with Katharine and Tia and pliers. Let's see how successful this is. And my hair is gonna look bananas. And naked. I don't give a I'm over it. I'm gonna buy some box tie. I don't want to cut my hair myself. I'm gonna get a proper haircut today too. It's gonna be great. this escalated quickly. Those are the extensions that Tia sort of DIY took out this morning. And here's little Blondie over here. Still like a dirty blonde. She's not like ice white. It's so interesting, like, because I've grown my hair out from like military cut. I'll insert a photo here so you can see like what we have come from. It's been like tapered for so long that I can't tell if my hair is just very thin now or if it's because it's been cut from such a short length. For the longest time, I had no length back there, you know? I don't know. I have always had very thick hair. Fine, but thick. And it feels like, you know, there's enough, but it feels so much thinner than it used to. And I'm like, is this because it's been intentionally thinned out to blend in with the extensions that I had? So anyway, there's that little insecurity, but like also it feels so nice. I love the extensions because again, I much prefer myself with long hair, but baby needs a break. Baby needs a break. Like this was a lot. It was too much, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna wolf this sweet green and then we have a little influencer night, which is so exciting, but I'm also so tired that I wanna cry. Like I really feel quite dysregulated. And I don't know about you, but when I get my hair done, it's like I have the excitement of getting my hair done, but then I also have the existential dread of money. And then beyond that, I have, oh my God, why is this taking so long? I like can't enjoy it. It's like pretty much any beauty situation, I don't actually enjoy the process. Like it's not really pampering. Like I like the result, but I hate the process. Anyone else? Okay, I'm gonna eat this salad.
Good morning, friends. Hi. Happy Monday. Happy week 2 of How to Dance in Ohio on Broadway. Okay, last night was weird. Last night I went to go see Marry Me at New York Theater Workshop, which was excellent. But there was like an influencer event, which was well handled. It was so loud and so sensory overwhelm. And I don't know, it's like not all influencer events are equal. And it's interesting because I think if you watched the event objectively, you would be like, damn, this place is packed, the actors are here, this is super buzzy. And like, I think for a number of people, that is a very successful influencer event. For me, it was just so overwhelming and you couldn't really talk to anybody. And it felt very stagey and weird. One of my exes was there. It was a weird encounter. Mostly because, y'all, if you ask somebody about their lives, the nice thing is to respond. As an autistic person, I get really upset when the rules that I have worked very hard to follow aren't followed back. I ask you a question, and then you ask me questions. It doesn't have to be tit for tat, but there should be some. And it was just like, how are you? How is work? How is your life? How is the... And then they were like, okay, I'm gonna go get a drink. And I was like, okay, bye. Relationships with exes are weird. I have not mastered them. I have not gotten good at them, clearly. And I mean, they don't owe me anything, but I had a couple of those exchanges last night where like I asked all the nice things and I don't know. It's just the rules. Do y'all feel this way? Is this just me? Like I ran into somebody I hadn't seen in a decade and we like had this really like long, fun working experience together like 10 years prior. And I asked them all these questions about themselves because I was actually interested. And nothing. So weird. Anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And I hope today goes great. I have a meeting with a Broadway social media agency, actually I think 2, for 2 separate projects because suddenly that's my business. So things are going well, I guess. Okay, let's do the day. Hey, Jacob. What you looking at? There's conflicts. Amazing orchestration of the opening number. The first time you're saying it. First time ever. Stunning. Y'all ain't ready. The How to Dance in Ohio box office opens today. Let's go. We're back at my friend Eric's apartment, which is such a saving grace. It's lunch break. Just having a gloomy kind of day. I mean, nothing is wrong. The box office opening was really lovely this morning. I think I'm just feeling like kind of blue about the industry. And I was talking to my partner about this and I feel dumb and like silly for caring, which I don't think is a bad quality. It's just like, I don't know. I made a video this morning being like, I feel like nothing can survive right now. And like, how do we fix this? And it does seem like there's a lot of
room for improvement in terms of marketing and like innovating at all. You know, some of the comments are just like, welcome to capitalism. And it's like, yeah. And there's some like, you know, pedantic people on there saying dumb shit. And then the people who work in the industry are saying some interesting things. It's like, I spent so much of my pandemic time talking at TikTok about, you know, the future of the industry. It really is so antiquated. And a lot of those systems exist for a reason, and some of them work, but a lot of them don't. And I don't know, I think before you get to work with the change makers, you're like, they must know something I don't. You know, there are things they know I don't, but I also think there's a bit of tunnel vision. And I've just been waffling for the past like 3 years between like feeling like the little engine that could and like, I'm gonna help change Broadway and bring it into the 21st century. And then other times that I'm like, tut tut, looks like rain. You're a dum-dum. Take a seat. It's never gonna change. The industry is doomed. No interesting musicals coming ever again. Which is silly because this incoming season is so exciting, but none of them are gonna succeed. Most of them won't. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a ho-hum day. And by succeed, I mean commercially. Like, in the pantheon of musical theater, I think a number of them will succeed. What constitutes a successful show? Is it recouping on Broadway? Is it recouping on tour? Is it recouping in licensing? Is it cultural significance? Is it good reviews? Is it, you know? You can't say all of the above because pretty much no show has all of the above. Hamilton. Very few. And then I think it's also challenging because I love being in rehearsals. And I'm grateful that Ohio is such a civilized process right now. Like, it's very kind room, and it is very chill compared to Shucked. And I think, you know, there's a number of contributing factors, which I like. Please do not mistake my gratitude. But also, there are micro changes happening on Ohio, but there are not massive changes happening on Ohio. There are macro changes happening in theater advertising right now. And with the work I'm doing on Gatsby and this, like, pitch that I made a few days ago, which who knows if it'll amount to anything. Today I'm like, nothing's gonna come of it, but I hope it does. Trying to bring the content to the people, okay? And the thing that's really exciting is somebody sort of like took a chance on me for Gatsby, and a lot of it's working really well, which is allowing me to be in more conversations, which is very exciting. It's just hard managing pacing, like between the Ohio room, which is very chill, again, grateful, and the outside world and what I feel like I'm fielding there. Not to mention the jobs that are like actually paying for my theater hobby still, which are voiceover and Airbnb. Grateful. And like, I love work. It's very fun to me. It's a game. Some of it's a game and some of it's just like passion, more energy. I got one of my favorite texts in the world yesterday. This is the last thing I'll say, which was that a dear friend who deserves Broadway more than any human pretty much ever booked Broadway yesterday. I've been waiting for that text for years from this person, and I'm so happy for them. It's the best. It's the best. It's really interesting. It's like I'm in, you know, early mid-30s, but like a lot of my friends in this age group are making their debuts this season. And I think it's because A, it's a busy season, and B, a lot of folks in the pandemic. And I think like I'm like so proud of my friends. Like, I retired from performing, and I'm so proud of them for like fucking sticking it out, because this business, if y'all are in the business, y'all know it is no joke. It is no joke, and it is tough shit. And toughing it out into your 30s is borderline Delulu. And I say that with like admiration and recognizing I'm still in the industry. Anyway, I'm just really proud of them. And if you're that person and you happen to be watching this vlog, I'm very proud of you. All right, let's end on that sunny note. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of work in this recliner that is like my saving grace in this process, and then go back to rehearsal. The good news is I get to go home after rehearsal, so cuddle my dog and hopefully spend some time with my girlfriend. I miss them. Hey team, we're gonna go meet with some Broadway social media folks to try to save a show. Stay tuned. Okay, first of all, successful meeting. Second of all, holy shit. If you're a New Yorker and you, I don't know, are in the theater district, if you live here, if you work here, if you take dance class at BDC, Green Symphony is the shit, and it was closed for a while,
and it's back and renovated and beautiful, and I am so happy. I thought it was gone forever. It's not. Blessings. All right. Hi friends, from me and my PJs. I pitched a live stream, not even of a whole show, of a number, but like that people would be able to watch that number live, and there are, you know, all these ideas I've been talking about of pre-roll and hyping seasons, and there's just so much integration and so much opportunity, and it would have been very eventy and a big press opportunity and a way to steer a conversation, and got ixnayed, and I'm just like, the things that I am trying are working. Let me keep going. I'm bummed. I had good support for this, and so it seemed possible. I should be marketing. I should be doing, people should let me do it. People should let me be a marketing director or a producer. It's just the series of me with my head in my hands. Ugh. People are starting to listen. They're starting to listen. They're starting to listen. I have to trust that I won't lose momentum, and that people will keep inch by inch letting me try new things. Oh, I thought this would work though. I mean, it would work, but I thought that I'd be able to get it through. All right, I have to record voiceovers. It's almost 10. I was gonna close my vlog out tonight, but I feel like I'm in such a ho-hum mood. Maybe I'll close out tomorrow. I have a voiceover session on lunch tomorrow. Today I had that social media marketing for a show that's closing, which I guarantee you would not be closing so fast if I could have marketed the show. I know that sounds crazy, but I know it. I don't have all the expertise I need to work with people, but could have done better than what's been done. There's so much room for improvement. Such an uphill slog, though. Whatever. I like a game. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. Thank you for being on this journey. All right. Gonna make some money. Just did a voiceover session on my lunch. Success. And back at Eric's apartment, which I am so grateful for. Eric, if you happen to be watching, thank you. It has been a safe haven. All right, friends, you know what? I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. It is Friday. Gatsby opening is this weekend. If you think I'm not taking you, come on. Of course I'm gonna take you along. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. As always, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at It's Katharine Quinn. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.